Hi everybody, welcome to BTM Afrika. It's a new month and I'm starting with greatness. When I talk about greatness, of course, you know what I mean. This channel brings you nothing but the very best of celebrity interviews. We go deeper and get the people who are making the news, the people who prefer to also stay back but work the magic, and we get to talk to them on this channel. So welcome, my name is NYDJ. I wish you the very best of the month. And guess who my guest is today? Well, this man has a whole history to himself. You remember at a point in time, music was just about Kumasi. It moved into Accra, and then there was this battle for supremacy, Accra Tema, where the Asem and the Gimme Blue and all those things, and the Tema movement, it all started, and now it's been Tema. Now this man has been a formidable force in that movement, even though much is not said about him. He prefers to lean back and let things happen and work things for other people. His name is Posse G. Sarkodie describes him as his angel. I know a lot of Tema people also have different words to actually describe him, talking about our two Bs, whoever. They all bow to this great man. His name is Posse G, and he's my guest on BTM Afrika today. So we're going to talk to him. Stick and stay. And but remember also to subscribe to this channel. Check us out on social media at NYDJ Live at BTM Afrika, and we are good to go. All right, guys, so I talked to you about who my guest is, Posse G, and he joins me on BTM Afrika. Posse.
DJ.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Boko. It's been how many years? Tell me.
About 10.
10 years?
Yeah, 10 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we are not here to share my story or share the story between us. Today it's about you. We're celebrating who Posse G is.
Yes.
Posse, we know you've had a very instrumental role in where music from Tema is now today. So say all we want to do is move to Tema because where everything is happening now.
True.
Before we talk about Posse G and what you've done to the music industry, you want to share with us a little bit about Posse G?
Okay. My real name is Awal Al Hassan.
Okay.
Yes, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm Muslim. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
This thing, I keep telling everybody that when we were kids, the easiest essay for us to write was myself.
Yes.
But when you grow up, it becomes difficult to write.
That's true.
Why?
That's true.
Because there are too many things
because
to say.
you experience while growing, but as you are young, the experience isn't there. Yes. So the more you experience, the less you speak.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. The more you experience, the less you speak. Greatness. So, Posse, tell us. You've told us who you are and all that. Tell us a bit about your upbringing.
Okay.
Did you ever think sound engineering was something we're going to do? How did that come about?
Okay. I attended Padmore Primary School in our hood, Way Elementary. Then I went to Akozo JHS. Okay. Then to Tema Presby. Okay. So Tema Presby, I found out that I can rap. So I used to mime to VIP song, Obra 4, and the rest. Yeah. So completing school, I formed a group. We called ourselves Etudro. Etudro, yes. We recorded a few songs with JQ, and then we couldn't get anyone to help. So I decided to learn computing, then piano. Then as I love music, I want to do something which involves creative. But way back in school, I was afraid to do performing arts because performing arts involve you alone. Yeah. If anything should happen, it should be you alone. So I finished my computer studies, learned piano. Then I realized, no, my passion is not rapping, but rather music production. Oh, wow. Yes.
So you talk about rapping and all that. The group, did any of your songs ever come out?
No, never.
None of all the songs stayed in the studio?
Yeah. No,
is it that you didn't pay the producer? Or
we paid JQ. we paid him, but then you need to have the album ready to find a producer. Not now. Now you can just...
quite easy. I can just release a single.
Yes. So it got difficult. Then
you decided
to move away from rap.
From there, like you said, you moved on, went to study computing, and then did your piano lessons. That's when you found out that your passion was
into music production.
Yes. So how did it start for you? Would you remember the very first person you produced?
The very first person I produced was a group called Alo Clan.
Okay, Alo Clan.
Alo Clan, yes. Then Nautica was part of the Alo Clan.
Okay.
Yes, so I managed to produce their first song, Ibiyawa, then Alo, then it became a household name. Alo, 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 Alo. Then Sarkodie came along. So with Sarkodie, we all grew up in the music scene together.
I think one of the very people that a lot of people know you as having worked with is Sarkodie.
Yes, that's true.
Obviously, Sarkodie has described you as an angel.
That's true.
I remember in one of my interviews with him, he was full of praise for you. Yeah. Even in one of his latest singles, it says Posse G Dakao. So many things he said about you. Tell us the vibe between you and Sarkodie, working with Sarkodie and all that.
The vibe is real and no faking. Like we are. My birthday is July. His is July, but mine comes before him. So we have this sense of we blend together, and it depends. How he is the same way I am. He speaks less, but I want to work more.
Okay.
Yes, I can be there. He will call me 2 a.m. Let's record. Then,
you're married. Why do you leave at 2 a.m. to go and work?
My marriage issue will come later. Yeah, I divorced after I got married. A few months before I got married. So
I wouldn't want us to go into that.
So me and Sarkodie, he can call me 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Now he has a studio in his house, but still, I'm the only person who records him. He finds a comfort in recording with me because I know the vibe and kind of energy he needs in the studio to record.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many years has it been recording with Sarkodie?
That's from 2006 to now. That's about
13 years.
13 to 14 years, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you remember some of the hit tracks you've worked for him? I mean, with regards to Sarkodie.
Many. With the mixtapes, it's over 200.
Hey!
Yes.
For the first time, I said, hey!
Yeah.
Over 200?
Yeah. The mixtapes.
Is it that all of them never came out?
It came out. It came out yet. When you contact the SAC native, they will, I recall someone sent me a picture of songs Sarkodie got. It was about 800 and something.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes. And he still has some. Hasn't released.
He's scared of you at times because he says that there are songs that only you have in this world.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. That's very true. With Sarkodie, I would say if he should get his song to an upcoming artist to use within 6 months to a year, the upcoming artist will blow. Yeah. The one he rejected. The
songs he rejected?
Yes.
What will make him reject a song? I know it's about you, but we seem to be talking about Sarkodie, the fact that you guys gel that much. We will delve back and get into you. But what makes him reject certain songs?
With him, he likes to work on new things. We can work today, decide to release a song today, then he changes it. No, we could record another one. No, we could record another one. We could record another one. So he keeps working. And his work ethics is like Will I Am, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Will I Am experience with Michael Jackson said that anytime he meets Michael Jackson, when they record, Michael Jackson wants to record more. Like they do something good, but Michael wants something extra. So they can get in a week, they can record about 20, 30 songs, which will be in a hit, but Sarkodie will say, no, I need something more.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Let's move the discussion from Sarkodie. Yeah. You've worked with R2Bs as well.
Yes.
Almost every guy from Tema who has had a hit song has worked with you. Yes. What is the magic? What does Posse bring to the table that makes all the magic and bring Tema out as it is now?
It depends. It's my code and ethic of works. Like the time, the respect, and the cordiality. If I tell you I will complete your song in 3 days, God willing, in 3 days I will complete your song for you.
Wow.
Yes, so when I say I'm coming for your data or come to the studio this time, I'm ready for you. Yes, you come, I'll be ready for you. And I moved into engineering because Killbeatz was recording, producing more of the songs. And I was also producing, but he said, Charlie, no, you can't be doing the same thing. Move to engineering. Then when I play the beat, when he played the beat, then
you master it sort of.
mix.
Okay.
So he and Sarkodie decided. So Sarkodie told me the same thing. So I decided it's okay. Then let me take their advice. And lo and behold, God willing, I'm the whole Ghana.
So it means that because you guys didn't want to put in that competition, you said, listen, Killbeatz, I'll take over this, the recording and all that.
Yes.
You master it. So any project I handle, it brings it to you for mastering.
Yes.
Amazing.
So, yeah. So all Kim Promise songs, I mix them. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing job being done there. His name is Posse G. He's told you the history and the work ethics, why every artist wants to come to him for recording and mixing and mastering all these amazing songs that you hear. Tema is at the center of Ghanaian music right now.
That's true.
Everybody doing everything Tema, from Kwesiata, Kim Promise, Sarkodie, R2Bs, all these guys.
Yes.
You are the center.
Yeah.
What is the secret? What is bringing Tema out now we used to know Tema as that industrial area and all that.
Yes.
Now it is the hub of music.
Yes, and it did not just start from maybe 10 years back. It started 30, 40 years back.
Okay.
With the Wulome, Juelaka, A.B. Crenstel, Smartin Cancer.
Okay.
They all live in Tema. Yes. So growing up, most of the young folk either want to be musicians or footballers. Yes, that's why way back when Black Star or Meteors are playing football, you get about 5 to 6 Tema boys in the team. Yeah, so when early 80s, it moved from Juelaka and the rest. The struggle was more and it came back from R2D, Sarkodie, and the rest. So, like, as we all alive, keeping the music base going, that's why Tema is still the music center for Ghana.
Interesting.
Yes.
Let's look at the vibe between you and R2Bs as well. How did it start? Is it because you are all Tema based? How did you meet them?
I'm related in a way to them.
Okay.
We are the same tribe, and so they live at Site 15. I live at Site 1. And when Killbeatz started with them, it was Kewa who was mixing their songs. But when Killbeatz moved to my studio, they needed that time. So we spent about 4 or 5 years working on the album.
Okay.
That was the Revolution 1. So I worked on more of their songs. That's why. So since then, I was working on more of their albums. So sometimes I don't mix in my studio.
Okay.
I drive to their place, use their studio to mix them.
And you are done.
Yeah.
Let's look at Posse. Like you as an entity. You've had to work with all these big names. Do you have any dreams of working with young talents, giving them their exposure? At a point, he had this artist, what's the name? Atimbila.
Yes.
What happened?
Atimbila it was ungratefulness.
Oh.
Yes, Atimbila, when I recorded him with Sarkodie and Ruff and Smith, he told me when he went to the MTN Hitmaker, he thought he was like he would be selected as the winner. But so he came back to tell me the money I spent on him when he wins,
he's going to refund it.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. So second, he win third. He was fourth or third, in the fourth position. So he came back trying to beg me. I said no.
So if he had been well with him, he would have just paid you off and moved on.
Yes.
But since it didn't work, he wanted to come back.
Yes. So it took me a while, and I have a new signee. His name is Nautica. Yes. I don't know, he found me or I found him. He brought, yes.
How did it work?
Yes, he brought his song. As I told you, he was one member of our clan. So he brought his songs, his album for me to mix.
Okay.
So he was rapping then, and this album was singing. I said, who is singing? And he said, him. And I said, no, it's a lie. I told him it's a lie. So I opened another song, and it was him singing again. I said, no, yo.
And
sure, say yeah. I said, yeah. He switched. I said, Charlie, the talent is too much. Let's work. Then,
agreed to work.
Yeah. And aside that, he has this attitude, like work attitude. Yeah. He works, present the works to you, and asks you who do you want to feature. Then yes, then we move on. Say, like he works like how Sarkodie works. He wants the work to be done first before he would think about any other thing.
When I came in, you were having a live tutorial with some of your fans and people who want to learn about production and all that.
Yes.
Is that something you also want to do? Because there are people who want to learn production, like you started way back. There are people who also want to do the same thing.
That's true.
Is there a room for them to actually get to you?
Yes, I started tutoring like 2 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's been 2 years now. And way back with it didn't start with that time. You can't go to Zab Mallet, Charlie, teach me this, or you go to Apietus, teach me. They are lucky to have someone like Possigee who want to open up to them. So I'm planning to have a summit next year, God willing. It will be my 15 years in music production.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
15 years?
Yes, 15 years.
Now you see, I told you, if you are giving birth 15 years ago, your son would have been like that. 15 years,
yes, wow. Yeah. So I want to have a summit, a concert with my artist, Nautica, then invite other stakeholders, then other music producers to come and speak with the upcoming artists and underground engineers.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing. 15 years and opening up. What about the online thing you do? Like,
still,
is it open to everybody, or it's a group of people?
No, it's not a group. If you follow me on Facebook, you see my videos. Or just follow Possigee on my fan page, Possigee on a mix, on a personal page. You see all the videos. Yes.
So people can actually get in and having worked with all these artists, Sarkodie, RTBs, all these coming ones, now you have Nautica and all that. There's a young guy out there who really wants his work being mastered by you and done by you, but
that's true.
Is scared because, Charlie,
Sarkodie,
how much more me? Is it that expensive to have you work on a production, or they can just walk in and talk to you and get it done?
Oh, anyone can just walk in and talk to me, because we started. I can't speak for anyone, but I started doing music because I was hungry.
Okay.
Yes, I needed some work to do, and I can't show off if someone is coming to work. I need money to feed the family.
Yeah.
I need money to feed my mom, to take care of the family. So anyone can call me. Anyone. You just follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just talk to me. I'll reply. And my prices are moderate.
So it's not like
and it's not like I've worked with Sarkodie or.
Sarkodie is saying Han or two more.
Wait,
obviously because you are.
At times I do work for free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at times,
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the highest you've charged Sarkodie? I know he's the highest, but what's the highest you've charged him? Or for him, you don't really.
For him, you just bring a check, so you don't know. Yeah, you don't know how much you charge Sarkodie, like or but say, register. No.
He signs checks.
Checks, yeah.
Does he bring empty check and say, Charlie, sign the wow pay? And I say,
at times, it is signed by wife. At times, it's him. Then we go.
What is the highest figure he's paid you for a work? Like just a single work, not like. I know you guys record all the time, so it's not like he's going to pay you for just one work. It could be, Charlie, it's like appreciation. You make it take less.
Yeah, you see, we always work. Even as Alpha was coming, I was the engineer behind the producers and him trying to make sure the quality of the album is there. So with him, he can just flip. Yo, come for this. So you can mention your amount, but if you want the surprise will be more than what you charge.
You mentioned.
So you just
sometimes it just
yes.
for the interest. Sometimes it just stay back and watch what he will do.
Surprise, yes, yes. Because now he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Also, feel it.
Yeah.
Who believe Diana?
No, you believe, but you say they feel it.
Is it when you
feel it?
Is it when you feel it?
Yes.
Interesting. So, guys, I've been talking to the big man. I told you he's had a very, very amazing role to do with music in Ghana. The rise of music from Tema for the past 10 years. I remember, for me, I think the very first time we talked was somewhere 2007 thereabout, when this whole thing was starting with Tema and all that. And since then, he's still been with all the artists, being behind them. Most often, we get to celebrate the people who are always in front of the cameras. But this man has been behind the scenes, working and creating magic for so many people, and it's important that we get to celebrate him. That's why we are with him here today on BTM Afrika. Posse, before we part ways, anything you want to share with people who want to get into sound engineering, people who want to follow their passion? I'm sure you might have encountered some challenges when you started.
Yeah, that's true.
And now you've overcome them.
That's true.
What would be your word of advice to anybody who wants to get into it? Not necessarily even sound engineering or production, any other thing,
Generally, depression will come your way in all sorts of ways. People will disappoint you. People will mock at you. But they are the same person. When you succeed, they will come your way to just get the taste of the success. So what I have for the upcoming producers and engineers, we don't get much money from music production. So be wise in spending. Don't spend more. Keep more and spend less. While you chill, if you cool down, because the artist will get money more than the engineer, because you can engineer an album, you can charge 10,000, but when an artist is performing one song, still you can't beat. So you have to save more and chill less.
Don't live like the artist.
No, never. And the drug, Charlie, codeine, tramon, monteso, because why dream bra? Yes.
He said it. The drugs, whatever it is that has to do with music, at times you might be led into it. Just make sure you're on the safer side. Thank you very much, Posse, for speaking to us. And I know there are lots of questions I wouldn't ask. Because I should get into them.
If you want to.
I wouldn't ask certain questions, but guys, thank you very much for watching BTM Afrika. We are so grateful. And like I said, go check him out on social media, Posse G. You want to share the handles again? Twitter?
Yeah, my Twitter is Possigee, Possigee.
Okay.
Yeah, Possigee.
Instagram
the same.
The same. And Facebook
the
same. So across all the platforms, go check him out. See all the amazing works he's doing. I know he can't recount the number of songs he's produced for so many, but would you remember one of the biggest, or if we should say, mention 5 of the songs you think are the biggest songs you've produced? Which ones would you mention?
The one I engineered?
Yes.
Biggest? Now or from 15? I mean, from the
since
time?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Tough work.
Wallahi.
R2Bs?
Yeah. Those ones.
Just sample them. Well, go through and give us 5. 5 that you think, if 5 would be too tough, let's say 10 of the works that you feel are your best so far, the biggest.
Those.
I know. But at least you remember Wallahi.
Yes, I remember Wallahi.
Okay, that's from R2Bs.
Yes.
Maybe Sarkodie. Which one would you say? And the doors.
Those, maybe.
Say the Boba Kope.
Yeah, all those songs. And now it's nautical song, Problem. Yeah.
That's, you were on the production of that one?
Yes.
Guys. Thank you very much for watching. watching. Remember to subscribe, and again, share this. Let the world celebrate who Posse G is. Like I said in the introduction, many other great men doing so much for this industry, but we get not to celebrate them because they are behind the scenes. Today, we bring them just so that you also get to see them and celebrate them for their success. My name is NYDJ. Thank you very much for watching BTM Africa, and thanks to Another Two for working behind the cameras as well. Like I said, we celebrate those behind the cameras now. So, and now you also get your shine. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe. Stay tuned. We are back some other time on the same channel.